I'm wearing my sweatshirt because in Jersey it's freezing. Oh, my God. We got Nips Hard, extra coffee this morning. Not because I'm tired, just to stay warm.
No
Corey,
joke.
Kyle, how we doing?
It's also cold here, man. Probably not as cold as Jersey, but it's cold.
Jesus Christ. At least we're not pussing out like the Bills and Browns.
Right?
I also...
Bitches.
Oh, Bills just arrived. Why didn't they leave 3 days ago? What's the holdup?
Yeah, they left at like 4 o'clock yesterday or something. It's like, what?
Guys, don't you want to rest in a hotel room and not have to travel? Like, what? Well, who's game planning this?
You know, and what's funny, like, are they staying there all week? Because they played there Thursday, right?
Yeah, I think they are. I think that was the plan.
Wild. Yeah.
Like,
so that's why they were delaying it so much.
Yeah, I think that's why they relocated it there, was so they could stay. One of the teams could stay at least.
I do have Josh Allen in Dynasty, so that helped. But I did want to watch that game, though. I wanted to watch the game in the snowstorm.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. Would have been Chubb versus Singletary all day.
Exactly.
I'll take Chubb all day on that.
3 times.
Mac Jones with 3 passes again.
Oh, no joke.
That was wild.
I also have Peoples-Jones in some leagues, so that helps too. Let's get some half and half here. You guys like half? Oh, it's the week before Thanksgiving too. Just like we did with Halloween, we asked what your favorite candy was. We'll keep repeating as the show goes on. What's your favorite Thanksgiving side?
Yes.
Mashed potatoes for me. Most underrated food ever. Love my mashed potatoes. I want everybody in the comments. What's your favorite side of Thanksgiving? Kyle, Corey, what are you looking for on Thanksgiving?
Listen, I don't want you to take this the wrong way because I love mashed potatoes, but I eat them all year long.
Well, yeah, I hear you.
My favorite Thanksgiving side is green bean casserole. Go figure. A fat guy that likes a healthy side, but I love that shit.
Is it healthy? I guess it's healthier, but
it's green beans. It's healthier than a lot of stuff on Thanksgiving.
Kyle, even though you have Arnold Schwarzenegger's physique, we asked about on Halloween. We talked about favorite candy. I eat candy all year too, so
but that's different. That's different.
I'm a sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top.
Yeah.
Kind of guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants, Scotty.
I just hit the bottom of my table.
Look at this. We got Albert up in the house. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Albert?
Got Jennifer in here. Appreciate you. Or hey.
Albert in the house. Jennifer Petrelli in the house.
What the hell? Look at that.
Blurpy in the house. Jorge in the house. Dude, we already getting some. We got Steve in the house.
Jorge loves some mashed potatoes. We got some people joining us over here on IG too. Pokemon says, "Aloha, fellas." I said I sat Josh Allen last week and played Fields. Thinking of doing it again this week.
You got balls, dude. Who said that? Who said that?
I think I would go Fields this week against Atlanta too. Like, I'm not hating that.
Dude, I'm not either. I'm doing that, I think.
I mean,
oh man.
Listen,
I get the logic. Fields is on fire, but to put Josh Allen healthy on my bench.
Dude, go trade Josh Allen at this point. Go trade Josh Allen.
Here's my deal. What hurts more if they blow up on your bench? Does it hurt more if Josh Allen blows up on your bench or Justin Fields?
At this point, Justin Fields, because he blew up last week, you passed on him this week, and you knew that it was possible this week, and you passed on it just because of a name, and then he blows up on your bench, and you're like, son of a bitch, I knew I should have started him. It was in my mind.
Here's the deal, and I see what Corey's saying. I'm playing Josh Allen, and you're not playing Josh Allen for the name. He's the number, other than Mahomes, I think it's him and Mahomes is the 1-2 punch of quarterbacks in fantasy. And you're going by numbers. Josh Allen is consistently giving you top 3 numbers every week. You're hoping Fields keeps this pace. Josh Allen is just like, dude, I'm top 3 quarterback. But I'm going to sit you for the hope of Fields stays like this.
But I understand that argument, but Fields is playing Atlanta, and that matchup is just too juicy. If it wasn't Atlanta, I would 100% agree with you.
Agree.
All right, we got 2 versus 1. We got the brothers are ganging up on Scotty Wishlist. So we got.
I'm just saying the last 2 weeks. Actually, let me make sure it's not 3 weeks. No, last 2 weeks, Fields has doubled Josh Allen's fantasy output. So I'm just saying.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm sticking with my guns. I'm not sitting Josh Allen.
And by like double, I mean exactly doubled. It's kind of creepy, actually, on both weeks. But okay, let's get some more of these questions here.
It's not a strategy that's for the weak of heart, that's for sure. But I'm not against it.
We're having people having a hard time this week with looks like their flexes and wide receiver and stuff. So let's get some of these. Tony or Sutton, full PPR.
Sutton. Well, I think Hardman's out.
I think Judy's out, didn't he?
But MVS is in. And yes, Judy is out.
Yeah, Judy's out. I'm going Sutton.
I'm going Sutton, I think, too.
But, I see where you guys are going there, too. I'll go Sutton as well, but you're going to see heavy workload of Dulcich.
Yeah, I think he'll have a great day today, too.
I agree with that. Hopefully that team can just get it all going. Half PPR, Tony, Gabriel Davis, or Jacoby Myers. Pick one. Half PPR.
Coffee's hot. Coffee's hot. Oh my God! I usually cool it down for an hour. Oh.
What was the first one?
He goes back for more.
Was it Tony? You said was the first one.
Tony, Davis, Tony, Davis, or Myers. Pick one. Half PPR.
Myers versus the Jets. Gardner is gonna sauces.
I think I'm going Gabe Davis in a dome against Cleveland.
That's where I'm going. Gabe Davis.
Triple threat. Gabe Davis it is.
That is rare for us. All right. Zeke is in. Yes. And Pollard or Swift? I'm going Pollard.
Pollard, 100%.
Zeke is supposed to be limited today. So.
Yeah.
Pollard's an RB1 when Zeke's not around.
Yes.
Yeah. Zeke's limited. Swift is limited. Play Pollard.
Yeah. I agree with that. Hurts or Allen?
Allen.
Guys, you asked about the Hurts. This is the same guy. Hurts and Allen every single week. You have to. It's trade. This is like the trade deadline time.
Yeah.
Trade one of them. If you have Fields or Josh Allen, trade Fields.
Yep. Agreed.
Trade Hurts. This is what trade. If you have two awesome quarterbacks, get a depth at running back or wide receiver.
Now, and if you're trading one, if they're putting out good, the only reason I said earlier trade Josh Allen is because he's going to get you more return because of the name, right? So if you have Hurts and Allen, Allen's still going to get you more return. And Hurts is going to give you pretty similar output, maybe a little lower, but the more you'll get back in that trade if you trade Josh Allen. Plus, he's got that elbow issue. Doesn't seem to be messing with him too much, but meh.
Nah, I think he's over that.
Yeah.
I agree with Corey. Made a great point. If it's the Hurts and Allen, I would trade Allen because Hurts is putting up the numbers. But if it's Josh Allen or Fields, I'm trading Fields because Allen is more consistent. I'm more comfortable with Allen than I am with Fields, even though Fields is blowing up the scoreboard.
The name situation might not play as big a role with Fields either because he's had such big games the last couple of weeks. People are just going to be like, holy shit, I want him.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I agree.
Just trade one of them. Jesus Christ.
Agree. Olave or Tony at flex this week, PPR. I'm starting Kamara too. I would still go Olave.
Olave, for sure.
Triple threat.
Yep. They're both probably still going to get fantasy production just because they're both playing a team. Doesn't matter. Do I start Singletary still today at flex or Elijah Mitchell? I'm going Singletary.
Singletary.
Yeah. Who are the 49ers playing?
They're playing the Cardinals. Monday night in Mexico City.
On Monday night. I'm leaning Elijah Mitchell because I like the primetime games.
Yeah, I don't foresee that big of a split for Mitchell every week.
I don't know. I mean, That was his first game back, and he I don't think they're going to cut his time.
Well, Cordero Patterson's first game back, he had a good production, and then they cut him the next week against Carolina. I know they're not the same player. I'm just being a
No, I understand. You also have the injury history of McCaffrey, and he's still new to the offensive scheme, even though he's such a great player, and he throws the ball for touchdowns, runs the ball for touchdowns, catch. He does everything, and he is arguably the best player in football. But Elijah Mitchell was getting great yards per carry, taking advantage of his spots. I don't think they're going to take the ball out of his hands too much.
Should we mention CMC's injury history without mentioning Mitchell's injury history?
No. My point for saying injury history was let them both play so they don't put the
the stress. They're relieving the odds of getting hurt.
That's what I meant by it.
That's how
they're both class. Both made a class.
It elongates.
I'm going Mitchell because I think Singletary and Mitchell right here are like Singletary's a little better advantage, but not blown away. So if it's that close, I usually lean towards the primetime game. Give me that guy later on.
But you make a good point. I think a lot of teams are going to this split backfield, and it elongates those running backs' careers. Before you'd have that workhorse, and they'd be out in 3-4 years, and now they can last a lot longer. I say a lot longer, a little longer, because they're not taking the entire beating. But it really kills us in fantasy. So I'm not about it.
No, I agree.
Give me fantasy production. I don't care about your career.
No, 1,000%.
Sahel also says got to be mashed potatoes.
Of course. And how loyal is this follower? Sahel, we're on the same page, dude. Mashed potatoes. You could literally put the whole bowl in front of me. Give me some gravy. I'll double spoon it.
You guys' brains are mashed potatoes. That's what I'm thinking.
What?
I trade AJ Brown Patterson for Mike Evans Walker.
Oh, great deal.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah, I like that.
Good deal.
Walker, the 111, not the third, but the 111. That's a long history. That's a long family history right there.
His great grandfather was a carpenter with Jesus.
Right. Oh, before we do this one really quick, Rondale Moore or Swift?
Swift.
Give me Rondale. I want to see Swift get a full workload before I'm trusting him at this point.
Rondale's been producing, and he's in that primetime game, Scotty, on Monday night in Mexico City.
Well, I don't think it's – I go the running back. I'm also wide receiver as running back.
I am if it's one that's fully healthy. But
Swift, because the Giants are great against the run. They have a good defense. I think there's going to be more passes off to Swift than Jamal Williams. Even though Jamal Williams is going to touch the ball more, I think Swift is going to put a little more production.
Let's see. Hey, guys, half PPR, pick 2. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Gabe Davis, Daryl Mooney, George Pickens, or Jacoby Myers. Not
Gabe
bad.
Davis and Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I want Davis and Mooney this week.
Gabe Davis is our unanimous, so go with Gabe Davis for sure.
5 out of the last 6 games, Peoples-Jones had over 70 yards receiving in 5 of the last 6 games. If he starts getting in the end zone, he's a starting wide receiver every week. It's just he has no touchdowns.
Think he does it against Buffalo, though?
Buffalo is my concern.
They're going to be throwing, and then they don't have to worry about the snow.
Mooney is playing Atlanta. That's all I have to say.
I mean, yeah. Listen, and I'm gonna be strong on this. Fields is getting his numbers with his feet. Fields is not doing it with his arm. I mean, he's getting that lucky pass 2 weeks in a row to Komet, which those touchdowns are.
That's another point I want to make. The Falcons are not as good a matchup for tight ends as they are for receivers. So I think Mooney benefits more today than Komet in that matchup.
Yeah, but I don't think Fields is going to be productive that much throwing the ball, especially if they're going to – I don't know. I guess what everybody's seeing, all our viewers are seeing, I'm not the Fields, I'm not gung-ho about Fields yet. And I know people are going to they're going to lash out at me. I'm not a believer yet, full believer.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, you know? I
mean, I'm not a full believer of Justin Fields. What? Yeah. Oh.
I'm going Gabe Davis and I'm going Jacoby Myers just to fuck with everybody. No, I'm kidding. I'm going. I'm also going to go Darnell Mooney here, just because I like Peoples-Jones, but I just don't like playing people against Buffalo. I just can't.
Is White in secondary? Is White back? Who he would be covering Cooper anyway. Peoples-Jones has been consistently good versus everyone.
I hate it.
Peoples-Jones is on pace for over 1,000 receiving yards this year. He's the most quiet. Well, I say it every week. I mean, I must be on my knees in front of Donovan Peoples-Jones, which is creepy. But I'm loving Peoples-Jones this year. And once he gets in the end zone, it has to happen one of these days. So, but we all agree on Gabe Davis.
Seems
the
like
brothers are going to go with the Fields connection to Mooney. So,
I don't think the difference is enormous between Mooney and Peoples-Jones. I just prefer Mooney.
I agree.
You think it is enormous or no?
No, I think it's close.
Not at all.
I prefer Mooney.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a preference thing at this point. I agree. I think they're both right there. And I like Jacoby Myers, just not against Sauce. So that secondary is not easy. So it's still between DPJ and Mooney. But yeah, it's not far apart. It's more of a preference thing at this point. So whatever you prefer, New Life.
Right, true. Flip the coin.
Yeah, exactly. Good afternoon from Cold Jersey. Yep. Pick 2, Gibson, Kenyon Drake, and DeAndre Swift.
Gibson and Drake. Gus Edwards is out. Gibson's playing Houston.
And Gus Edwards is out.
Gus Edwards is out. Yeah.
McKissick is out for the year.
Yep. Give me Antonio Gibson for sure. Kenyon. Yeah, I think you go Gibson and Drake here too.
And as a Washington fan, Steve-O, I like Gibson better than Robinson in fantasy purposes.
Absolutely.
Antonio Gibson now becomes the McKissick third down back, and he could run just as well as Robinson. So Antonio Gibson, yeah, I guess, yeah, Kenyon Drake, they're playing a horrible Carolina, right?
Yeah.
It sucks to sit Swift. Antonio Gibson and Drake. I agree with Kyle and Corey. Are you guys muted?
Corey looks like he is.
Sorry. Yes, I was.
Talking to Instagram.
Sorry.
No. So, yeah, it's crazy how I'm looking at Antonio Gibson as your best option out of the three.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's wild.
We got his role plus that matchup today is just.
Yes.
We got Harry in here, by the way. Okay, so one more really quick over here. Ayuk or Kadarius Toney today?
I hate that I'm going against Kadarius Toney on every single question. I don't know if it's because of his skill level or that he's an asshole. I don't know. Toney or who?
Ayuk.
Oh, God.
I can't decide. I'm going to say Ayuk Monday night.
Yeah, that's why I'm going Ayuk there too. And at least he's been getting the production. I don't trust Toney.
It's the wish list rule. When it's close, prime time.
Yep, there you go.
I mean, they're both. Isn't Kansas City's Sunday night, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's a good point, actually. But
yeah, give me Ayuk still.
Yeah, I want Ayuk.
All three of us are going Ayuk, but it is it is a coin flip.
Yeah, I shed a tear while I said it. So
yeah, that was hurtful.
Curtis Samuel or Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen.
I'm going Curtis Samuel, man. I ain't trusting Keenan Allen until I see him get through a game unscathed.
Washington has so many people they're giving the ball to.
Keenan Allen.
The way Washington won. I mean, Curtis Samuel does run the ball, but the way Washington won was they wait time management and they ran the ball. Robinson Gibson. They're going to do that versus Houston. And with Jahan Dotson back, that's more targets away from Samuel. That's my opinion, and that's why I would go the other way.
Here's my take on this. If you're projected to lose and you need a boom, I'm going Keenan Allen. And if you need to play it safe, you're projected to win by a good amount, you need to play it safe, I'm going Curtis Samuel.
Good point.
That's how I'm playing that.
Good.
Which I know is a bit of a cop-out, but I mean, it's a good strategy.
I can see that. I just don't trust Keenan Allen in his first game.
That's the thing, though. Like, if you're already projected to lose by a good amount and you need that boom and you could take the risk, then I'm taking the risk with Keenan Allen, but it's a risk.
I'll ask you guys, what do you expect Curtis Samuel to do today? His stat line. Like, right off the top of your head versus Houston, Curtis Samuel's stat line. More than 50 yards receiving?
Yeah. I think he gets right about that.
So my point, four catches, 50 yards.
Yeah, sure.
4 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
You think Keenan Allen does better than 4 catches, 56 yards?
I don't know that Keenan Allen.
I don't think Keenan Allen gets
pulling
his hammy, and no, I don't think he does. I think he comes back, and I think he's worked in slow. I think he plays decoy most of the day.
I'm sticking to my strategy.
Next week, before the show, it's Donovan Peoples-Jones versus Mooney, Kadushki, and then we're going to do Curtis Samuel versus Keenan Allen. Kadushk. We'll see what happens.
Let's see here. Should I start Brandon Cooks or Kenyon Drake at the flex? Drake. Oh, damn. Die.
Yep.
Drake is going to have a day.
Yep. JT and D Cook starting running back this week. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Don't hate that.
Yes.
Uh-oh. All right, guys, let's fight. Pumpkin pie or pecan pie?
Pumpkin. The pecan pie, I'm allergic. So pumpkin
for
me.
No pecan for you then. Dude, here's the deal. Me and Corey, our grandmother that just passed, always made a chocolate pecan pie. This will be the first year she won't make that for us, and it's going to be rough.
Why'd you have to do that, Kyle? Why'd you have to bring that up? Jesus.
But she gave her recipe to our stepmother, and I'm interested to see how that turns out. So chocolate pecan pie for me. Alteration to the question.
And out of respect for the grandmother, I will pick the pecan pie. Go with the pecan.
You've never had it. You're allergic.
I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather choke and not breathe after eating that piece because it'll clog my throat.
Scotty, I don't want you choking on nuts.
It was only one time.
Oh, you told me that.
It was one time, and I only liked it a little bit.
As long as you say no homo after, you're fine, right?
Grandma, I love you, but I still like pumpkin pie more.
Her pumpkin pie was pretty bomb.
I like pumpkin pie the next morning with coffee.
Pumpkin pie is just...
Pumpkin pie is always good, but the other was just a specialty, so it's like, so much better.
Okay, so here's where we fight. Whipped cream, a lot of whipped cream, a little whipped cream, or no whipped cream on your pumpkin pie?
None.
Just a little bit.
A touch.
All right. So we're putting nuts in our mouth and whipped cream. This is getting kinky.
You know, when they say just a dollop, I just want a little bit, just to put a real thin, razor thin layer over the top of the piece of pie.
Or you could do what my dad does. Hey, just give me a taste, and he puts like 4 spoonfuls of it. You're like, oh, that's a big taste, buddy.
It's like, you want some pie with your whipped cream?
That's it's more than a taste. I think it's a meal.
All right, let's see. Let's get through some more of these. We got a lot on IG and a lot on here, so we're gonna have to. I got all excited about the pie talk. Good job, Albert. Traded Fournette and Amari Cooper for Elijah Mitchell also this week. What do you think? Oh, for Cooper and Mitchell. So traded Fournette for Cooper and Mitchell. I like that.
I love that because I think Fournette's going to start losing his job to White.
I think so too. And Cooper's going to be a freaking monster when Watson's back. He's already playing lights out.
Yeah, Cooper's going to have a good rest of the year.
Or he pulls his hamstring and you pick up Peoples-Jones, and Peoples-Jones is going to be ridiculous with Watson.
Hey, guys, I think we all know what nuts Scotty was choking on. Anyway.
Yeah, Peoples-Jones was over last night. He made it to Detroit, though.
Kenyon Drake or Jamal Williams have PPR?
Ooh.
Drake.
Jamal Williams has a tough game today.
Yep. We got Wright up in here. What's up?
What's up, Wright? Tell me your favorite side at Thanksgiving.
Let's see. Back in New York, his Wi-Fi is terrible.
Oh, I'm in Jersey. Same thing, Sahel.
Higbee or Freiermuth this week?
Oh, God.
I want Freiermuth.
Yeah. I'm getting away from the Rams now.
Yeah, I'm going Freiermuth this week. Oh, here we go. Njoku, Pitts, or Komet?
Oh,
Njoku.
Well, off the injury, huh? He's ready to rumble?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think Komet's getting lucky. Pitts sucks this year.
Komet's been lucky. He can't keep up that TD rate. And like I said earlier, it's a better matchup for receivers than tight ends against Atlanta.
Yep.
So
Pitts is Pitts.
Kyle's just repeating everything I said. So, I mean,
Pitts
whatever.
is Pitts.
Copycat.
I go Njoku. Yep.
When you're right, you're right. You know?
Pitts is in the pits this year. Next year, still draft him in the same area. He has to do better with a better quarterback.
Yep.
Why won't they put Ritter in? I can't figure that out. Why won't they start Desmond Ritter?
I agree.
Because they're going for that playoff spot, man.
I'm a Pitts dynasty owner. When they drafted Ritter, I was so excited. And then they just keep sticking with Mariota, and I'm like.
Here, really quick, MVS or Paris Campbell?
Oh, Scantling.
MVS.
I think you go MVS there. Dulcich or Hawkinson? PPR.
Oh man, you made it tough, dude. I love Dulcich, dude.
Go Dulcich.
Dulcich is going to catch 7 balls. He's going to do a Hawkinson.
If you're looking at Minnesota today, look for Dalvin Cook to have a big game against Dallas.
I'm just saying, like, didn't Komet start his whole scoring streak against Dallas?
With Judy out, too?
With Judy out, I love Dulcich today.
I was just playing a little devil's advocate. I would go Dulcich here. I was just playing a little devil's advocate to make
that matchup is
that shows next year. Corey,
that's true.
Next year. That's going to be awesome.
Slayton, Cooper, McLaurin. Cooper.
McLaurin.
You got to go Cooper.
McLaurin's playing great with Heineke.
But they just, they're giving the ball to so many people.
So they're going to be running against Houston.
And, their best player, they should give the ball to their best player, and that is Terry McLaurin versus Houston.
It's between Cooper and McLaurin for me, but I'm going Cooper.
I don't think you can stick Cooper. He's just been playing too well.
Take them, yeah.
Terry McLaurin. They're going to score on Houston. If they I wouldn't be shocked they lose to Houston. I'm not saying Washington has a dead win, but they're going to score on Houston, and Terry McLaurin is their best player.
I think they're going to score on Houston with the running backs.
We'll see.
Okay, let's see. Kenyon Drake or Gabe Davis in the flex position?
Drake.
Yep. And then also you got a shout out, Scotty, over here for the way you said coffee. Coffee.
Where are we at?
No, that's over on IG, man.
Oh, yeah. It's Jersey.
I love it.
Close to New York City.
Coffee.
Pacheco or Connor in full PPR?
Oh.
I think
Pacheco's matchup is better, but give me Connor with the receiving.
Who in Connor?
Pacheco. I don't trust any of those running backs over there.
I hate the fact that I'm picking Connor on anything. I pick Connor. I'm pissed off about it.
Trey, what's up, man? Full PPR start to Singletary, Zeke, Michael Carter, or Elijah Mitchell. Thanks and good luck today.
Ooh.
Zeke.
Give me Mitchell and Singletary.
Same.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Hey, look at that. We had 4 to choose from. We all agreed on 2. I love it. There you go, Trey. You're going to win today. I'm just
You're welcome.
J-Rob or Michael Carter?
Michael Carter.
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 Yep. Pregame, what's up, boys? Do I trade D-Hop and Amon-Ra for Diggs? 6-man PPR. I have Chase on my bench. Rest of my team is pretty good too. We were feeling hot on Keenan. Yeah, no kidding. Your team is pretty good on a 6-man league.
D-Hop and Amon for Diggs?
That's steep, but
that's
in a
steep.
6-man, your bench is going to be incredible, so I'm fine with it.
And Chase comes back next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's a fair trade.
I don't think it's fair, but if you want Diggs,
you're doing a lot.
It's very, very steep for Diggs. However, because of the nature of your league, you have the depth to do it if you want Diggs on your starting roster. So,
or if you already have Keenan Allen, I would rather trade Chase and D-Hop for.
Keenan Allen's probably like his 6th receiver on that team.
Yeah.
And a 6-man.
I don't like the thought of trading away Amon-Ra there. I'd like to have Amon-Ra and Diggs. That would be awesome.
Keenan Allen is going to be not a starting wide receiver.
No.
Moving.
Okay, let's see here. Start Swift or Amari Cooper full PPR?
Cooper.
I'm going Cooper there. Also, love the name Clap Nuts.
Yes, Clap Nuts. I'm going Amari Cooper because his catches will be further than Swift's.
There you go. Speaking of Swift, Luke over on IG wants to know Swift or Patterson today. Cordero Patterson.
Swift.
I think I trust Swift's volume. I don't know that I trust his production more, but I trust his volume a little bit more. I think I'm also going Swift as a safer play.
Yeah,
Patterson could boom.
He could, but yeah, give me Swift on that one.
Swift is your safer bet right there for sure. Foreman bounce back game?
No.
This is not the week for Foreman. No.
The Ravens are going to eat his legs.
Yeah.
No.
That's their side for Thanksgiving. It was either French pie, mashed potatoes, or Foreman, and they're going to eat Foreman.
Like what you got there? It's Foreman's leg.
Yeah. I'll bring a side of Foreman.
Jonathan.
Speaking of the Thanksgiving sides, though, like, I know everybody has their favorite, but can we just agree, like, everybody fucking loves deviled eggs?
As long as there's not, like, the relish in them or something stupid. Like
deviled eggs are top tier. Like, you sit down and eat a whole dozen of them.
I don't really push away any food, so
obviously I don't either.
A deviled egg with a nice little piece of bacon on top is just...
It's harder for you to find a food that I don't like. I will eat anything. So.
Ditto.
Johnny C, thanks for coming on.
My least favorite thing on Thanksgiving is generally the turkey, if I'm being honest. I love turkey, but it's probably my least favorite thing because the sides are so incredible.
Right.
Exactly.
And I love ham. Ham is amazing.
Ham is good. Connor, Monty, and Drake. Pick 2.
Monty and Drake.
Yes.
Monty and Drake for sure. Gabe Davis or Jacoby full PPR? I'm going Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis because Jacoby's going against the sauce.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's see. Morning Network. Well, morning, Mr. Sarcastic. Was your good morning sarcastic? Better not have been. Kirk or Wilson QB1? Let's answer that one first. Kirk Cousins or Wilson?
I think I'm on Wilson. I know it's hard to say that, but I think Dallas's pass rush gives Kirk a hard time today.
Yeah.
I think Wilson has a great matchup.
Wilson's matchup is incredible. Yeah.
Russell. Yeah, I'm going Russell. Not happy about it.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but if I'm playing the odds there, I think I've got to go Wilson. And then need 2, Swift, Pierce, or Pacheco. I'm going Swift and Pierce.
Same.
Easy.
Yep. Hey, look at that. 2 questions in the same question. And we both got Mr. Sarcastic. Fields ain't him. Ooh, we chose
Fields ain't him.
violence today.
Yeah. We got
Fields isn't the top QB by NFL standards, but by fantasy standards, I think he could be.
Would you love Peoples-Jones when Watson plays?
Starting.
More.
Starting. Like starting wide receiver on fantasy terms when Watson's in the game. When Watson comes back, you hit a gem by letting Peoples-Jones sit on your bench.
For sure. Oh, and this just in, Marquise Brown Hollywood will not play Monday night in Mexico. So Rondale Moore gets that little boost again, So Hollywood Brown will not play. Is Claypool ever going to show up? Never heard of her.
I don't think so this year.
Who's that? Think when Watson played, DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller were studs. And if Will Fuller, his ankle wasn't made of string, he would be a top ridiculous wide receiver. So Peoples-Jones is better than Will Fuller because he's apparently staying on the field. And Amari Cooper is the D-Hop. So that's going to be ridiculous. And they got Chubb as their running back.
I got a Chubb just thinking about it.
Exactly.
Oh, Fields over Lamar. You playing Fields over Lamar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against Atlanta, I sure am.
Oh, God.
Lamar's playing Carolina.
In the same show, we're sitting Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
But because of the matchup.
Oh, my God. What are we teaching these people?
How to play matchups.
Oh, my God.
We're teaching them that Atlanta is fucking terrible.
There it is.
I cannot. No, I'm not benching Lamar or Josh Allen. Ever, if they're healthy.
Scotty's a loyalist. Matchup be damned.
I can appreciate
I get it.
I'm not being cute. I don't get cute. I'm still writing checks.
I think at this point, playing Fields over those guys is not being that cute, but we'll see.
He's had 3 huge weeks in a row. Just saying. Bills D or Jets D?
Jets.
Jets against New England?
Yeah.
Instead of Bills against Cleveland?
I'm not scared of Mac Jones.
No.
And stop Stevenson. Go into that locker room, and before you come out, just stop Stevenson. They won't score.
The guy who asked Fields over Lamar over on IG says, Fields rushing 100 yards is not cute. I agree.
150. Like, it's not even just 100.
And he plays Atlanta.
Went from 178 to 147. Like, that's incredible.
It's insane. What is this? Hold on.
I don't think the Rams have rushed for that much as a team in any week this year.
Calm down. Akers had 23 yards last week.
Yeah, Mr. Akers is taking over the world.
He had his best game of the year. I think he had 18 rushing yards.
For me, I have no idea. I'm holding out hope in a few leagues, but
we'll see.
It's hard to tell. That offensive line, I'm not sure he'll ever do anything.
No.
Even if he gets the workload, I don't think he'll do anything with it.
Agreed.
Avoid the Rams.
Higbee would be the only person I would consider playing or having on my roster.
I can see Allen Robinson in the right matchups, but
I'm not getting A-Robbed again. I'm not doing it.
I think I picked him up in like 2 leagues out of 10 this week.
I'll pick him up for defensive purposes, but he's never touching my lineup.
I'm avoiding the Rams and the Saints. I'm done with them.
Let's see. Choose one running back, one flex. DJ Moore, Rondale Moore, Brian Robinson, Swift, or Mooney. Full PPR. So one running back, one flex.
Give me B-Rob at running back against Houston. I'm going Rondale Moore at flex.
Brian Robinson and Swift. No, I'm sorry.
Full
Ryan
PPR.
Robinson and DJ Moore.
DJ Moore? Really?
I mean, is PJ Walker still the quarterback?
No.
Nope, there'll be Baker today.
It's gonna be Baker.
Yep. Shake and bake.
They're going against the Ravens. Yeah, Brian Robinson and Swift.
I'm going Brian Robinson and Rondale Moore. Sorry, Scotty. Love you.
No problem.
Njoku over Knox, right?
Yes.
Yep. You're going Njoku over Knox every time.
Yep.
Say Kadushki.
Kadushki. Kadushk. It's a made-up word. It's going to be in the dictionary next year. Some idiot on YouTube said Kadushk. That's going to be the definition.
Start one full PPR, Devontae Smith or Pickens. I'm starting AJ Brown already.
I was going to say Devontae Smith easy until he said he's starting AJ Brown, but
they're going against the Colts. They should still fuck them up.
I still got to go with Devontae. Yeah, Steelers offense is hard to play.
I got Devontae Smith or Peoples Jones, guys.
Peoples Jones.
Let's see. Who do I sit?
I got one. Connor or Singletary? PPR.
Singletary.
I hate Connor, but
Who else do they have there? Like, who's backing him up?
That Keontae Ingram kid.
That's right. He's actually pretty good.
Connor, sadly. I hate James Conner. Connor. I think he blew his load last week, and it was against me, obviously. So
obviously.
Connor over those guys. But what was the last question?
Who do I sit? Thielen, Williams, Higgins, or Moore?
You don't sit Higgins. Which Moore?
Okay. Which Moore and which Williams? Is that Mike Williams?
Yeah, this is.
You gotta let us know which Williams.
Listen,
Mike Williams, a wide. Oh, these are all wide receivers, I would assume.
You're a Petrelli. You should know better.
Do I sit Smith, Brown, Williams, or Moore? Let's put all the most common names out there.
Smith, Johnson, Williams, or Moore. What the fuck?
Let's assume. I'm sitting Moore because if it's Elijah Moore or Rondale Moore, I'm sitting them over
or DJ Moore.
If it's Mike Williams, I'm sitting him probably. Well, I don't know. I think
risky.
It's just risky. Him and Keenan both coming back from injuries.
I'm sitting Moore. I don't know which Moore it is, but I think
Elijah Moore. I'm starting
them.
Yeah, we got to know which more. We'll get to it. Let's keep going because right now we're just guessing, and that's not helpful.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll get clarification. Favorite side for Thanksgiving is a stuffing with brown gravy.
Yes, you're right.
I do like a good stuffing. Yeah, especially you finish it off with that gravy.
Nice and warm.
Keep it in your pants, Kyle.
Komet Pitts.
Komet over Pitts. I don't trust Pitts at all, man. Too many 3-point games all year long. I just can't do it. Knox, Foster Moreau, Johnson on waivers for tight ends over Higbee or Freiermuth.
I'd start with Freiermuth.
I think you just go Freiermuth.
Yeah. No, those Higbee and Freiermuth are better than the other three.
Yeah.
Freiermuth.
With Cooper Kupp not playing, Higbee can get a bigger role like last week.
Maybe, but it's a horrible matchup against New Orleans.
I mean, he has to because they really don't have much. But I mean, avoid the Rams, man. I get it.
Yeah. Scotty with his pot of coffee in the big time. Yeah. Oh, please read that in your Macho Man voice.
Oh yeah, gotta eat some coffee. Eat some coffee.
Eat some coffee.
I was like, man, what kind of coffee are you making over there? It's chunky enough to chew on.
Half and half's a little outdated.
All right, let's see. Trade question, full PR. What's up, Steven, by the way? Offering me Metcalf or Jeff Wilson?
Offer me Metcalf or Jeff Wilson. You have Eckler, Barkley, and Patterson. You could give Jeff Wilson for Metcalf. Oh,
he's getting Metcalf.
Yeah, you could give.
I like that because you need the receiver.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Yeah, I would take that.
Dude, you could even play with just Barkley and Eckler. You could let Patterson rest on your bench if you want.
Yeah,
that's a nice little deal there. High on Wilson, but might need the wide receiver. What do you think?
Yes, I would take that deal in a heartbeat. Trade Wilson for Metcalf straight up.
I would need a couple heartbeats, but I'm there.
Yeah.
Pick 2 to start: Swift, James Robinson, George Pickens, non-PPR.
I want to hear Kyle say Swift.
Well, it's definitely Swift. I'm just
yes, he picked Swift today.
I said Swift earlier in one.
I don't think I've said Swift on any, so I'll go Swift on this one.
I think you got to go Pickens with the other. James Robinson's just.
Yeah,
Yep.
Swift and Pickens.
Yep. Broncos D or Raiders D? I think I'm going Broncos.
No, it's Broncos versus Raiders or Cowboys versus
Raiders.
Suck. What did I say?
You said Broncos or Raiders.
Oh, Broncos or Cowboys, sorry.
Go Broncos.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Broncos. Sorry. Okay, so we had Mike Williams and Rondale Moore. On which one is that?
Oh, that was on the.
He was clarifying his. Yeah, I assume that for some reason on yours. Jennifer came back with that's DJ Moore on that list earlier.
Oh, that's good wide receiving core. Oh, DJ Moore maybe over Mike Williams.
Safer, you think? Here, let me go back.
DJ Moore over Mike Williams.
So this goes back to this one. Who do I sit? Thielen, Mike Williams, T. Higgins, or DJ Moore?
You're starting Higgins no matter what.
Yes, 100%.
Dallas fans is Thielen. He'll have a decent game. I think it comes down to Mike Williams and DJ Moore.
Yeah.
I did too, and I think I'm going Moore just because of the matchup, and he's not coming off an injury.
He's safe. He's safer.
Yeah. Sit Williams.
Sit Williams.
Thielen, Higgins, and DJ Moore as your starters.
Yep. All right, we got Damon DeBeast in here. Darnell Mooney or Slayton?
Mooney.
Mooney's more proven for me. I'm going Mooney.
I agree.
Olave, Devontae Smith, or Garrett Wilson?
Olave
for me.
Easily.
I mean, easily over Garrett Wilson. I'm with Olave. Like, I agree with you with Olave. I don't think it's easy. Garrett Wilson is.
It's easy, Scotty.
Yeah. I'm talking about nuts again. No, I'm.
Just looking at matchups, it's Olave pretty easily, I think.
Olave, but Garrett Wilson's putting up.
Boy, how about the wide receivers in this year's class? Holy crap!
You're right.
Jesus,
you're right.
It's even Jameson Williams. We haven't gotten to see him, but
I think I don't know about last week up until last week, but before the Washington game last week, Dotson was leading rookie wide receivers in touchdown passes, and he missed 4 games.
It's wild.
Just repeating what you're saying, the wide receivers in the rookie class are just outstanding this year.
Just sick. Let's see. I'm going to trade Higbee and Debo this week. That's the goal. Good luck.
Yeah.
I hope you can.
Yes. If you could. Yeah. Is it a keeper league, Jorge? You could go for future, too. Get like a Garrett Wilson, Olave, or trade Debo for like one of those young kids.
What tight end should I target for playoffs, guys? My only need.
Dolchich.
Honestly, he's already got Freiermuth. I'd just sit tight with him.
Freiermuth has a good schedule, if I remember.
A really good playoff schedule.
Jorge, what tight ends are available on waivers? Just like
I think it's kind of that
lucky or something. If somebody, I want to see who names that.
He gave us a bit of a list earlier. Here's some that are on waivers: Knox, Moreau, Johnson. So I don't like any of them long term over Higbee or Freiermuth.
Yeah.
And Freiermuth, I think, is your guy there.
Yep.
let me see. Freiermuth still gets to play Cincy. Then the Colts, the Falcons. Then he plays Baltimore. Then he plays Carolina, Las Vegas, and then Baltimore again. I like his.
The schedule's great.
Yeah. So
I'm riding Freiermuth. Find something else to trade Debo and Higbee for.
Yep. He said I can get Kittle or maybe Schultz. I mean, if you can get Schultz.
If you can get Schultz, I can see that move. But you won't get Kelsey. You won't get Andrews. Schultz is an upgrade, but honestly, if you have another need on your team, I'd go that way first.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to make the trade. I stick with Freiermuth.
Let's see. A-Rob, Gallup, Landry, or Slayton. Half PPR.
A-Rob.
Slayton.
A-Rob.
Hold on. A-Rob? I thought you said you're avoiding all Rams.
No, versus these guys, Gallup is getting pushed out. They want OBJ real bad. Your guys want Odell horrifically bad.
Well,
Landry,
I'm
avoiding the Saints.
They're not even in consideration.
The Giants, I can't name wide receivers unless they're in questions on the Giants team. So with Cooper Kupp out, A-Rob is going to be forced to make plays. So
man. Slayton's been playing really, really well, and they got Detroit today. Give me Slayton.
Hold on. I'm making a educated decision here. Slayton's playing at home too. I think I have to go Slayton too. I mean, I'm just looking at his production, and against Detroit.
New York. I'm in the New York area. 20-mile-per-hour winds.
That's true. And they might run the ball a ton with Barkley. I think Slayton's your safer play, and I think Allen Robinson could go do really well. Oh, I hate doing that.
Corey with all the cop-outs today.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I said something
wrong like I am every week.
Like, this is how I'm doing. I'm projected to lose to Kyle pretty good in the league, and so I'm starting Mike Williams against him, hoping that maybe Mike Williams comes in and gets a big boom, and I stand a chance against him. That's the only reason I'm playing Mike Williams. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
That must be family league because I just dropped him this week for Sutton.
Yeah. So, but I think I'm also going to go Allen Robinson here. So they got to throw the ball to somebody, right?
He's good.
And he's a good wide receiver. God, did you just flip me off? I saw that.
Oh, I was just fixing my glasses.
Brandon Cooks or Rondale Moore? Rondale Moore for me all day.
Rondale Moore, yeah.
Grenade! Rondale Moore, Greenspan.
Oh, come like.
I like Rondale Moore.
Jorge, you're welcome, man. Good luck on fantasy today. Good luck to everybody. Loving this. Dang, we're 6 minutes till games. Holy crap. Okay. Need to in PPR. Boyd, Swift, Patterson, and Drake. Boyd and Drake.
Give me Drake and Swift.
Yeah. I'm going Drake number 1 here.
Yep.
Knocking out Patterson. It's between Boyd and Swift for me. So Drake and my God.
I just want to point out
Flip a coin on Boyd or Swift.
Kyle did say Swift, Scotty. So just one.
I'll go Kyle.
That'd be funny the one time, like one of the few times I say Swift and Scotty goes another direction.
Yeah. I'm gonna Drake and Swift.
Okay. I'm the only one going Boyd. That's fine. That's fine.
I was Swift and Boyd for me.
Are close to the same. Everyone says Kenyon Drake.
Yes.
And then it's between Swift and Boyd.
Yeah.
Just kind of preference there. A lot of people do prefer to go running back over wide receiver. So if that's you, Swift is a fine choice. Let's see. I'm going against Derrick Henry and Watson. Already minus 50. Ouch.
Oh, my God.
That's a tough Thursday night game. Sorry, Jorge.
Anything can happen, though.
That's true. Would you start Gano kicking in New York or pick up Dicker from the Chargers versus Kansas City? I don't think I would trust Gano.
Yeah, the winds. I've been in MetLife Stadium. It's horrible. It's horrible. The winds are bad. I would go another kicker.
Maybe I should change my Gano kicker out in the league then.
Probably not.
I mean, with the kickers available too, is there somebody better than Dicker too? Like, I mean, go buy a high-scoring team, and who's no, somebody will have Buffalo's kicker. Indoor games.
Let's see. Starting Josh Allen.
Your team's loaded.
No joke.
Loaded. Josh Allen.
Elijah Mitchell over Singletary. Not sure.
Wait, Jorge, is this the team going against the 50 points? Because you have a shot.
No shit.
Yeah, I would.
Don't
you're not out of
yourself here. So are you starting Mitchell or Singletary?
Singletary.
I like Singletary, I think. Didn't we kind of answer that one earlier?
We got that. It's more of like a flip a coin question.
Yeah, I agree. Dulcich or Freiermuth for tight end this week? Dulcich. Love him. Yep. Oops. If I can get Metcalf, Waddle, or Higgins, owner of McCaffrey, wants Elijah Mitchell. I think I'm doing Elijah Mitchell and Debo for Waddle or Metcalf. What do you guys think?
I can get Metcalf.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, especially Waddle. I would go for Waddle first.
Obviously, yeah.
Let's see.
Waddle, Higgins, and Metcalf in that order.
Best flex option: Jamal Williams, Swift, Drake, Sutton.
Drake
for sure.
Albert, what's up? He wants to know Tony or Sutton full PPR. Oh, am I? My thing reset, didn't it? Son of a bitch. Here we go.
We went Sutton. Good luck, Sahil.
No, he did. My chat glitched out and it doubled everything. So
right at the end too. Go figure.
So Sahil says, "Good luck, everyone." Yep. 7-3. I got Walker third and Mike Evans on bye week, ready for playoffs. Nice. Okay, guys, that is the last question that we have rolling in here. It's 2 minutes till, so we can hop off of here. Or actually, I'll sit here and just double check all my lineup. So if any other questions come in right quick, then oh god, never mind. He has McCaffrey. He won't want Debo. Yeah, that's true. He probably doesn't want both on his team.
Not everybody has that belief system though, so
that's true.
I know till you try.
We got 1 minute left. Now we got to put our lineups in.
Right. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing
it. I put mine in before the show like an adult, except for that one kicker swap I just made.
Was that kicker swap?
This is like Gano kicked 7 field goals today.
Oh, you made that switch in our league, didn't you? Damn it.
Not against you, I don't think. Am I playing you this weekend then?
In family league?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I did that one the other day in that league.
Oh.
This was in Roll Tide.
Got it. Well, I don't think we got any more questions. No. All righty, guys. Good luck this week. And hope Washington loses again. That'd be great. Anyways, all right. I chose violence. I woke up and chose violence, Scotty.
What's that TikTok? No.
All righty, guys. That does it for this week's Spilled Coffee with your friend, Scotty Wishlist.
Yes! Come back next week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Maybe I might do a live on Instagram, but I have Thanksgiving at my house, so it's going to be very busy. But have a very happy, healthy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family and friends, and enjoy your mashed potatoes and your pumpkin pie.
And we'll see you Tuesday night. Be there. We'll give away a free jersey. See you.